Approved by the Briceño administration in May, the Belize National Investment Policy and Strategy seeks to establish a public framework to steer domestic and foreign investments. The goal is to establish with greater certainty and predictability the general direction towards economic development and how citizens can participate in and benefit from this process through investments.
This investment policy focuses on 9 key policy pillars to improve the business climate. These targeted pillars contain policy goals and include important steps, such as the development of an integrated national strategy for promoting investment through a single investment window. This single investment window will contribute to the coordination and greater access to the investment process. To accomplish this, we are revising the existing regulatory framework, the taxation system, and judicial system to make it more investment friendly.
Strengthening the rule of law, enhancing and developing the national regulatory frameworks to foster national and international investment, as well as a dynamic and well-functioning business sector.
The NIPS really does is that while we've said that there are reforms underway, what needs to happen is that we need to have everything synchronized. We have to have things complementing each other, different services complementing each other and speaking to one another in order to provide the most optimal turnaround time possible. Still within, following the required rules or laws, because they have their place, certainly, in terms of due diligence, in terms of environmental considerations, but there are better ways in which the relevant agencies can deliver.
Government needs to facilitate access to investment financing on appropriate terms and foster the development of a more efficient investor-friendly financial system for all investors, particularly domestic ones.
Within the diagnostic of the NIPS, it was identified, especially through the review of the To-Do Business Report of the World Bank, that access to financing was one of the biggest weaknesses within the country. And by looking at that, I think the strategy looked at several interventions. There is a specific pillar that deals with access to financing. And within that pillar, one of the actions includes the development of the collateral registry and secured transaction, which will impact significantly the MSMEs, and also the establishment of the credit bureau. We also have other initiatives. For example, recently where the PM and the CEO were in the European Union, where they had a meeting with the European Investment Bank. And one of the strategies, one of the actions is actually to have a closer linkage between DFC and the National Bank with bilateral donors and multilateral donors, so as to ensure that we get financing that is necessary for continued development.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.